Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm John, an old YouTuber and PC gamer. It's 9:30 and I just eat some hot food, rice and fish, and just to upload this to Dennis videos. It starts getting dark. I forgot to get some fresh air into my apartment, so we cannot do that now because my voice is very loud. So let's close the windows, close the blinds. Let's get some water. It's 9:30 and I'm ready to continue. Have the papers there. And I was looking and there's a lot of stuff in here to download about alkaline batteries, all kind of batteries. I think we should do that. It should be now. But my read list is getting longer. So I had to stop to expand my read list because I already have like more than 1,000 pages, many thousands of pages. But I have nothing to do this summer. I will be low on money this whole summer. But my voice make a lot of noise. This my voice and the voice from there. And it's 10 p.m. and I have people living around me. Some are maybe going to work tomorrow. So we have to stop something after 10 p.m. We not do this to like 11:30 or midnight. We not do that. But I find a lot of stuff, more batteries. This is electric batteries. Then just continue there. Lithium battery, but there's a lot of other stuff. There's alkaline battery, all kind of batteries. So I will go when I finish this. Going to find more batteries, PDF. So if I should read about these batteries, it should be now. Yes. So let's try to just continue. I have to check my cell phone. 77 power. Yes. I will not touch anything, so just continue.
Iron phosphate, LiFePO4. Battery technology was the fastest charging forward/discharging fully discharging in 10-20 seconds. 52. Lifespan. An analog camcorder, lithium-ion. Battery life, and its synonym battery lifetime, has two meanings for rechargeable batteries but only one for non-chargeables. For rechargeables, it can mean either the length of time a device can run in a fully charged battery or the number of charge forward/discharge cycles visible before the cells fail to operate satisfactorily. For a non-rechargeable, these two lives are equal since the cells last for only one cycle by definition. The term shelf life is used to describe how long a battery will retain its performance between manufacture and use. Capacity of all batteries drops with decreasing temperature. In contrast to most of today's batteries, the Zamboni pile, invented in 1812, offers a very long service life without refurbishment or recharge, although it supplies current only in the nanoamp range. The Oxford Electric Bell has been ringing almost continuously since 1840 on its original pair of batteries. Thought Tobe Zamboni piles. Disposable batteries typically lose 8 to 20% of their original charge per year when stored at room temperature, 20-30 degrees Celsius. 53. This is known as the self-discharge rate, and is due to non-current producing side chemical reactions that occur within the cell even when no load is applied. The rate of side reactions are reduced for batteries stored at lower temperatures, although some can be damaged by freezing. Old rechargeable batteries self-discharge more rapidly than disposable alkaline batteries, especially nickel-based batteries. A freshly charged nickel-cadmium (NiCd) battery loses 10% of its charge in the first 24 hours, and thereafter discharges at a rate of about 10% a month. However, newer low self-discharge nickel metal hydride (NiMH) batteries and modern lithium designs display a lower self-discharge rate, but still higher than for primary batteries. The active material on the battery plates changes chemical composition on each charge and discharge cycle. Active material may be lost due to physical changes of volume, further limiting the number of times the battery can be recharged. Most nickel-based batteries are partially discharged when purchased, and must be charged before first use. 54. Newer NiMH batteries are ready to be used when purchased, and have only 15% discharge in a year. 55. Some deterioration occurs on each charge-discharge cycle. Degradation usually occurs because electrolyte emigrates away from the electrodes or because active material detaches from the electrodes. Low-capacity batteries, 1700-2000 mAh, can be charged some 1000 times, whereas high-capacity NiM batteries, above 2500 mAh, last about 500 cycles. 56. NiCd batteries tend to be rated for 1000 cycles before their internal resistance permanently increases beyond usable values. Fast charging increases component changes, shortening battery lifespan. 56. If a charger cannot detect when the battery is fully charged, then overcharging is likely, damaging it. 57. NiCd cells, if used in a particular repetitive manner, may show a decrease in capacity called memory effect. 58. The effect can be avoided with simple practices. NiMH cells, although similar in chemistry, suffer less from memory effect. 59. Automotive lead-acid rechargeable batteries must endure stress due to vibration, shock, and temperature range. Because of these stresses and sulfation of their lead plates, few automotive batteries last beyond 6 years of regular use. 60. Automotive starting, SLI, starting, lighting, ignition, batteries have many thin plates. To maximize current. In general, the thicker the plates, the longer the life. They are typically discharged only slightly before recharge. Deep cycle lead-acid batteries such as those used in electric golf carts have much thicker plates to extend longevity. 61. The main benefit of the lead-acid battery is its low cost. Its main drawbacks are large size and weight for a given capacity and voltage. Lead-acid batteries should never be discharged to below 20% of their capacity. 62. Because internal resistance will cause heat and damage when they are recharged. Deep cycle lead-acid systems often use a low charge warning light or a low charge power cut-off switch to prevent the type of damage that will shorten the battery's life. 63. Battery life can be extended by storing the batteries at a low temperature, as in a refrigerator or freezer, which slows the side reactions. Such storage can extend the life of alkaline batteries by about 5%. Rechargeable batteries can hold their charge much longer, depending upon type. 64. To reach their maximum voltage, batteries must be returned to room temperature. Discharging an alkaline battery at 250 mAh at 0 degrees Celsius is only half as efficient as at 20 degrees C. 34. Alkaline battery manufacturers such as Duracell do not recommend refrigerating batteries. 33. Hazards. Battery after explosion. A battery explosion is generally caused by misuse or malfunction, such as attempting to recharge a primary, non-rechargeable battery, or a short circuit. When a battery is recharged at an excessive rate, an explosive gas mixture of hydrogen and oxygen may be produced faster than it can escape from within the battery, for example through a built-in vent, leading to pressure build-up and eventual bursting of the battery case. In extreme cases, battery chemicals may spray violently from the casing and cause injury. An expert summary of the problem indicates that this type uses liquid electrolytes to transport lithium ions between the anode and the cathode. If a battery cell is charged too quickly, it can cause a short circuit, leading to explosions and fires. 65. 66. Car batteries are most likely to explode when a short circuit generates very large currents. Such batteries produce hydrogen, which is very explosive, when they are overcharged, because of electrolysis of the water in the electrolyte. During normal use, the amount of overcharging is usually very small and generates little hydrogen, which dissipates quickly. However, when jump-starting a car, the high current can cause the rapid release of large volumes of hydrogen, which can be ignited explosively by a nearby spark. For example, when disconnecting a jumper cable. Overcharging, attempting to charge a battery beyond its electrical capacity, can also lead to a battery explosion, in addition to leakage or irreversible damage. It may also cause damage to the charger or device in which the overcharged battery is later used. Disposing of a battery via incineration may cause an explosion as steam builds up within the sealed case. Many battery chemicals are corrosive, poisonous, or both. If leakage occurs, either spontaneously or through accident, the chemicals released may be dangerous. For example, disposable batteries often use zinc both as a reactant and as the container to hold the other reagents. If this kind of battery is over-discharged, the reagents can emerge through the cardboard and plastic that form the remainder of the container. The active chemical leakage can then damage or disable the equipment that the batteries power. For this reason, many electronic device manufacturers recommend removing the batteries from devices that will not be used for extended periods of time. Leak-damaged alkaline battery. Many types of batteries employ toxic materials such as lead, mercury, and cadmium as an electrode or electrolyte. When each battery reaches end of life, it must be disposed of to prevent environmental damage. 67. Batteries are one form of electronic waste, e-waste. E-waste recycling services recover toxic substances, which can then be used for new batteries. 68. Of the nearly 3 billion batteries purchased annually in the United States, about 179,000 tons end up in landfills across the country. 69. Batteries may be harmful or fatal if swallowed. 70. Small tonsils can be swallowed, in particular by young children. While in the digestive tract, the battery's electrical discharge may lead to tissue damage. Winking sad smiley. 71. Such damage is occasionally serious and can lead to death. Ingested disc batteries do not usually cause problems unless they become lodged in the gastrointestinal tract. The most common place for disc batteries to become lodged is the esophagus, resulting in clinical sequelae. Batteries that successfully traverse the esophagus are unlikely to lodge elsewhere. The likelihood that a disc battery will lodge in the esophagus is a function of patient's age and battery size. Disc batteries of 16 mm have become lodged in the esophagi of 2 children younger than 1 year. Older children do not have problems with batteries smaller than 21-23 mm. Liquefaction necrosis may occur because sodium hydroxide is generated by the current produced by the battery, usually at the anode. Perforation has occurred as rapidly as 6 hours after ingestion. 72. Legislation and regulation. Legislation around electric batteries includes such topics as safe disposal and recycling. In the United States, the Mercury-Containing and Rechargeable Battery Management Act of 1996 banned the sale of mercury-containing batteries, enacted uniform labeling requirements for rechargeable batteries, and required that rechargeable batteries be easily removable. 73. California and New York City prohibit the disposal of rechargeable batteries in solid waste. 74. 75. The rechargeable battery industry operates nationwide recycling programs in the United States and Canada, with drop-off points at local retailers. 76. The Battery Directive of the European Union has similar requirements, in addition to requiring increased recycling of batteries and promoting research on improved battery recycling methods. 77. In accordance with this directive, all batteries to be sold within the EU must be marked with the collection symbol, a crossed-out wheeled bin. This must cover at least 3% of the surface of prismatic batteries and 1.5% of the surface of cylindrical batteries. All packaging must be marked likewise. 78. In response to reported accidents and failures, occasionally ignition or explosion, recalls of devices using lithium-ion batteries have become more common in recent years. 79. 80. See also. Battery simulator. Nanowire battery. Search for the super battery. References.
Yes,
One
very
Compton,
good.
TR.
Stop. But we have recorded close to 18 minutes, but I think I like to record. I'm searching for new stuff, but I used to scroll down to the end of the document. We need to know when this PDF document was edited last time, but I saw a lot of stuff I would like to download, but then my readlets grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Yes, that was last edit 24 May. Yes, but let's search this.
Electric battery.
Let's search this on Wikipedia. But the video splits in 1.5 minutes. It is 9:50. We'll maybe do one more. And I'm still uploading some Dennis video. Let's just wait a bit. It's still 480p. It's not ready in 1080p. Let's just give it 5 more minutes. So we'll just find some new one. Maybe should have været cathode and anode, but it's not do. But there will easily be alkaline battery. We have there. Rechargeable batteries. Primary. So maybe download that. There's a special about primary cells and recharge alkaline Yes, what we should reach the Baghdad battery.